What is that financial bracket?
At least $100,000 a year.
So if he made $70K, don't reach out to you.
Not really interested.
And there's that magical $100,000 number.
A lot of you guys can't date women with kids. Again, here we go. Don't be a stepfather to somebody else, bastard child and all this and that.
Oh, hell no.
Guys will spend thousands, $100 on single females, no kids. You will blow money on them.
Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
But the women that you shouldn't have a problem giving money to is the females with kids.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
The men that don't date women with kids, I understand where they're coming from, because don't no man want to play Mr. Cleanup Guy, right?
Why not?
I beg your pardon?
What is it that you can offer me that you haven't given to another man?
Whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to.
You ain't lying.
Feel like changing a life today. It don't happen.
And women try to guilt us in. Talking about, would they have kids? 2 kids, 3 kids, or however many kids they have.
Which is not a problem.
It's not a problem.
But that's a lie.
But you can't guilt a man talking about he ain't no man if he can't take care of you and your kids.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Typically speaking, because I've had conversations with thousands of women at this point, they all say, especially the ones that have multiple children by different men, they say, after my first marriage ended, I became celibate. I said, I'm going to hold out. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wait to have sex again, that kind of thing. The men they were encountering that were black men were saying, well, you already somebody's mama. Why I got to wait to get the draws? Why I got to wait to clap the cheeks? Why I got to wait to get the... And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, you know what? You're right. Before we sit up here and try to damn and condemn women for having more than one child out of wedlock, to the men that want to bash women that try to be celibate afterwards, this still proves to me men have no problem sleeping with and reproducing with women that they supposedly deem the unworthies, the undesirables, because I thought single mamas I thought they were the untouchables.
No!
Do you guys want some proof that what I'm doing is necessary? Do you still think I'm mean? Am I still an asshole? Or am I just tired?
You let him hit it raw.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. On this channel, we've talked about the unrealistic expectations of single mothers. We have talked about the differences between single mothers and baby mamas. Today, we're going to look at how modern women are choosing to be single mothers. That's right, choosing to be single mothers. How their actions are affecting our kids. And we're also going to discuss what needs to happen going forward in order to stop this epidemic. At the end of this video, I'm going to link another video related to this topic, so you don't want to miss that. With that being said, let's get started.
If you don't want to date single mothers, that's your preference, that's okay. But stop trying to make it seem like there's something wrong with single mothers when you simply just don't want to take care of somebody else's children.
You damn right I don't.
That just means you yourself don't have the resources, the kindness, or the selflessness to be able to adopt somebody else's child.
What incentive are you offering him in the comparison of the woman that's in the same running and same category who doesn't have a child?
Not a damn thing! 58% of American black women that have children have at least one child by multiple different men. In other words, 58% of black women have 2 or more baby daddies.
That's not my child you're carrying, it's his bastard.
I just watched the videos and I'm so fucking embarrassed, bro. I'm so fucking embarrassed.
I'd rather have a child with a man who's financially stable but won't be in the child's life, or with a broke man who will be present in the child's life.
This guy was going around asking women, and mostly black women, asking these women, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a broke guy who's still a father and who's at home, and around for your kids, but he broke? Or would you rather have a financially stable man and pay the child support?
I take the financially stable.
Do you know every last one of these bitches said that they would rather have the check,
child support, financially stable?
Every one of them bitches said they would rather have a check.
Give me the one that's not in the child's way. We good. We got the money. We good.
Punk bitches and skip-scap skanks and scallywags. Hoes, heifers, hee-haws, and hula-hoos.
I am at the point of single motherhood where I'm mad as hell. I'm pissed the fuck off. And I feel like hate is a weak emotion, but that's the only way to describe how I feel towards my child's father. I hate that man and I wish nothing but the worst for him. Anyone associated with him as well. Him, anyone associated that helps condone his deadbeat behavior. I wish nothing but the fucking worst for you guys. I can't just get up and go. I can't do whatever the fuck I want to do.
It was your choice. There are a large percentage, a growing percentage of women that want children without getting married. To which I say, y'all know my opinion on that. I think that's stupid. I think that's stupid. I'm always think that's stupid.
Why is the message always blame the brown woman for the child not doing what the child should be doing?
Oh, ask me. I got time today. Because I haven't seen not one white tea woman say that the white man has no value in the home. And second of all, don't y'all get custody 90% of the time of the kids? How the hell are you gonna blame somebody that wasn't even there? And third of all, whenever a man offers to help you with your child, what do you all always say to him? My baby, my child, right? Not our child.
They took on a position that this is my baby. This is my child. Can't no nigga tell me, and y'all done made this together, but the black woman claims 100% control and domination over this child. And a child is a man's legacy. So all the black women I heard, they never said this is our child, it's my child. And if they mama says something, they go tell mama, this is my child, I raised my kids, my kid. And if the nigga got something to say, no, nigga, I carried this for 9 months.
The gutter is a rough place, you know, and you got to do everything, any and everything, in every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself because I do want to leave you.
I beg your pardon?
But
you just had an abortion? Twins?
Twins.
Yeah, double homicide.
Don't laugh!
Can a woman say, I want to give the child up for adoption?
Sure.
Why can't a man?
Because there is a child in the world and the mother's taking responsibility
No, but
for it.
let's say there's a child, let me just stay with this for a second. There's a child born.
Mm-hmm.
The man impregnated the woman bore the child for 9 months. Carried the child for 9 months. Now the child is born. The woman says, I don't want to pay for that child. I don't want to spend time with that child. I've got to get on with my college, with my life, or something else. I'm not ready to have a child. And so I'm giving it up for adoption. Is a woman allowed to say that?
Yes.
Even though there's a child in the world saying, I don't want responsibility. Not be responsible. If a woman can say, I don't want responsibility, is a man allowed to say, I don't want responsibility?
I think not if the woman is keeping responsibility for the child, then I think the man has to have some responsibility.
We all know that if every woman out here told every single man, we not having sex unless you have a condom, what's that nigga gonna do? He gonna go get a damn condom.
Every single time.
Every time. He gonna get up. He could be standing there. He could be standing there with a rock hard Johnson, and she could say, "No, we not doing that without no condom." He will put on his pants and waddle out that door and go to the store and get a condom.
If my boyfriend asks me to marry him, I'm gonna say no. Why am I gonna say no? Because we started dating 5 years ago, and then a month after we started dating, his friend started dating his girlfriend. They had a kid after 2 years of being together. We had our daughter after 4 years of being together. His friend pays all the bills in their home. We pay 50-50. His friend got engaged last year. We haven't gotten engaged. His friend got married this past weekend. And the crazy thing is that when we started talking, he said, if we last a year, I'd like to get married and try for a baby. So a year came by, nothing.
If you don't start meeting him halfway, you're gonna lose him.
Your father left at the age of 5?
Yeah, he was 4 or 5. He was in the Air Force, and he was a medic in the Air Force, and he was he flew choppers and airplanes, and when he got out, he was an anesthesiologist.
Now, was it important to mend that relationship before he passed? Or
I did.
Wow.
My mother said, I just wanted to know. I remember him, and my mother said, what you looking for him for? You know, because they be mad, but my mother really ran him off. You know what I mean? She was just, she ran him off, and she was a monster, man. You know.
Get round big mama, grandma, auntie, mama, single mother, these strong black mamas that's raising y'all. This how you test this shit out. Sit round their ass and say, when I turn 18, I don't want to do it right now. I want to wait till I move out, or I'm on my own and I want to sit down and have a real conversation with my dad. I got some stuff I want to ask him. Talk serious when he's saying this shit. This how you test their ass out. Bring this shit up and say, I want to have a conversation. I want to get his viewpoint on a whole bunch of stuff that happened when I was a kid. I want to get his viewpoint on all kind of... If that motherfucker try to answer them questions for you in an effort to keep you from talking to that nigga, something ain't right. That's all the more reason to talk to that nigga.
But if we could have got along standing up, talking to each other and functioning, then our children wouldn't be in the condition they're in today. It ain't about child support. It ain't about daddy got another woman. It ain't none of those things. It's about that we didn't have enough unity and respect for our children and their future to try to figure out who to go to bed with so that we wouldn't go to bed with somebody that we hated the next day and we could stay with them and raise our children.
Niggas right now, because they went and got a new girlfriend, y'all hoes won't let them see their kids, but y'all will swear it's something else. Y'all will swear, oh, if I don't meet her, you can't get your child. Bitch, nobody don't want to meet y'all ugly, stupid, poor-minded asses. Bitch don't want to come around y'all. Y'all hoes weak in the head. Black children over everybody need both motherfucking parents. Either you know that or you don't.
A lot of y'all children should primarily be with the father and not with you. Damn! If I'm constantly falling short and I don't have this sense of stability that because I have your child primarily, that you should have to financially pick that up. If you cannot financially provide stability for your child, and of course emotional and other things play into that, but if you are struggling financially and you cannot maintain a roof over my child's head without me having to constantly step up, don't you think that that child should be with the other parent?
The rest of you men feel the same way. Flip the same shit to a young boy. You 16, 17, fully grown in your build, but you only ever saw a woman run shit. You only ever saw your mama, decide how stuff gonna go in the household. And we nurture her. So a lot of times women don't even realize all that fussing, the way you handling your son, you fucking him up.
I'm afraid she has a point.
I give anything to have my kids daddy. Anything, bro. You bitches want the check?
We can pay the bills and help take care of them.
Okay.
Y'all gotta be there.
You bitches want the fucking check. I'm so embarrassed to be a black woman right now because you hoes want the fucking check.
Just being honest, ladies, the way y'all treat some of these men out here, I know you wouldn't dare want a female treating your son like this. Okay, you wouldn't dare want your son to be out here looking and acting like no trick.
That's why CPS is called on so many women. The mother, the woman, she typically and usually only disciplines when her emotions are bothered. They let shit slide, they let shit slide, they let shit slide. And then they blow up and they whooping you because they're angry. They're using their emotions to whoop you. So typically that's why so many children are abused by their mothers. Daddy normally whoops you for principle. He did what? Oh boy, let me talk to you. And mama be wanting you to whoop his ass. And he said, nigga, I ain't gonna whoop you. What you do? Because daddy is the disciplinary. It's hard for mama to nurture and discipline.
A lot of young boys run to the streets to get away from their moms as well. See, because I feel like women, because they crave security and stability, they have a hyper protective nature, and because they don't know how to raise, now let me be careful with my words, women can take care of a man, but when it comes to raising a man to become a man, they can only speak from the experience of what they observe. They would never know what a man is feeling because they're not men, right?
You don't make broken homes. Women make broken homes. When you have a child by a man, I think it is your duty to make sure your child knows his father, is around his father, and finds a way. You, as a woman, you need to find a way to make peace with the father of your children. Because if you have peace with the father of your children, it'll never be a broken home. Ain't no such thing as a man creating a broken home. Now, if I got pregnant and I didn't let the kid see their mama, I would be creating broken homes. Men are not capable of creating broken homes.
What do you think it is to be a man?
I feel like it's tough. Yeah, I feel like it's tough. I feel like it's very hard, extremely hard. Because the way the world has things set up, like the way women jump on men, the way society jumps on men, and I wasn't, I guess, like aware of it until I had a son. So I kind of honor the black man, or I mean, I honor men, period, but I honor the black man like a little bit more than I did. I hold them to a higher regard now because I see what's out here. I have friends, I have family members, you know. At one point, I was a certain way. So it's just like, you know, that's not fair. I don't want that for them. So it's just tough. Like in a nutshell, it is tough because the world and people and everybody just expects so much, you know, from the man.
Gents, I personally do not hate single mothers. I do not necessarily agree that men who don't have kids should date single mothers. I was that dude who did that, and it completely changes your life. It completely changes your trajectory. What I have a problem with is baby mama culture. There are a lot of women who are promoting this. Modern women want the freedom of choice, my body, my choice, right? But when it comes to men, the men are responsible when women make bad choices. So if you are a woman and you're not telling your women friends right, then you are a part of the problem. Until that pressure comes from people that they're close to and that they know, and particularly women. Did you enjoy today's video? Click this video right here where it's going to keep the conversations going about this single mother epidemic. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. This video was very popular.